For the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Right then, Manchester derby. Nervous. Very, very nervous and pissed off as well, actually, because Liverpool have just won the game with a scabby handball. I mean, so crap, man. They are horrible, aren't they? They are horrible. I will talk about them in a bit, but the Manchester derby. I'm terrified, I'm excited, and there's so much team news to talk about. We've got a debutant goalkeeper, the big man. We've got 2 big men now in our side. I always call one of them a big man because he's our big man, Erling Haaland. But now we've got 2 at each end of the pitch. How that's going to work out today, how he plays, what style of football we play, in particular in the style of build-up play we play out from the back with Donnarumma making his Manchester City debut in the Manchester derby. Doesn't get much bigger than that as a debut, really, does it, in all honesty? That is massive. Absolutely huge. So, I mean, that's a monstrous amount of pressure, but this is someone who's lifted Euros, international level tournaments, Champions Leagues. So, I'm hoping he's feeling, this is just United, isn't it? It's just United. This ain't high level quality opposition we're going up against. It's Man United. It's the importance of it, though. That's the key. It's the importance of it. So, apologies, by the way, if you can hear the pissing rain, by the way. It's not actually too bad at the minute. But it's Manchester, and it's a Manchester derby. Is it more fitting for it to be absolutely hammering it down? And obviously, me being in this garden pod, you might hear it trickling down a bit. But Kusanov makes his debut. Not his debut. What am I talking about? Debut at right back, potentially. I think he's played there once, actually, already, to be fair. I think it was against Real Madrid, wasn't it? It was a pretty big game. Pretty big game. So, interesting to see if he even does play right back as well, because there is a system here that I think this is lending towards a 3 at the back, which is probably going to be right side of 3 centre-backs, with Diaz in the middle and Vardy on the left side of 3 centre-backs, with O'Reilly probably pushing into midfield, because there's just a bunch of naked blokes on my TV, Ramesh Ranganathan being one of them. That's highly distracting when there is a bunch of naked men on your screen. Can't really concentrate on what's going on when that happens. The excitement. I'm joking. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button, everybody, and subscribe if you're new. And big up to Gramsy, first of all, for sending 10 gifted memberships. Nice and early, mate. Big up to you, sir. Gramsy. I love that name, by the way. Now I know the meaning of it. I love it. Appreciate it, mate. And I appreciate the gifted membership, mate. That's very, very kind of you. But here we go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing in the chat? Hope you're well. Hope you're looking forward to the game. Church, how are you, my friend? This is going to be difficult against a 10-man block, so low score likely. Only the 6 you've gone for to the colossal blue juggernaut. Come on, the Blues. Come on, Church, mate. I feel like this. I might be wrong. I don't sense a bore fest in this game. I feel like this is going to be a big scoreline, actually. Even though you're saying a low score is likely, I actually think this could be I think someone's getting 3. Note how I say someone. I didn't say City. I think someone's getting 3 today. I feel like it's one of them. And I'm praying it's us. I just feel like we're so vulnerable yet so capable. You know what we can do on our day. If we get a little injection of confidence at the beginning of this game with a nice early goal, it doesn't mean we're going to go and win the game because we've scored first and lost plenty of times in recent months. It doesn't mean shit nowadays scoring first for City whatsoever. But I just feel like it could inject a certain level of confidence with the stadium and the home atmosphere, the relentlessness of what is, I'm presuming, going to be the relentlessness for the Manchester City fans who are frustrated right now. And it's a Manchester derby, so it's a little bit going back to old school, where this game's become bigger than it has been in recent years, because we're at their level. Well, not at their level, but we've been sank lower and closer to their level. We're not at their level, even though they're above us in the league, you can forget that. We're 3 games into the season, we'll see where we finish. But in terms of like generally the club aura, the club persona right now, and how we are perceived by the world, we are closer to United than we were 2 seasons ago. Quite comfortable to make that statement, and therefore this game becomes bigger, because I swear Manchester City fans have gone into this game as it's been very much a 3-point must sort of feeling, like, well, I want to beat them, and it's satisfying to beat United, but it's not the be-all and end-all. When it became an FA Cup final, that's when it went, oh, fucking hell, we can't lose this sort of feeling. That's when it became a traditional derby feel. But the actual league games in recent years have just felt like another game. You know, it's been Arsenal, it's been Liverpool in times where it's been they're the big games of the season, whereas now it's like, yeah, we're down here, and it means more now, doesn't it? It really does. It always means something, a Manchester derby, but it's just, you know, in terms of the overall target of the club, considering we are, you know, I still think there's a chance we could win the league. I don't think we will. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I think the chances... I mean, if bloody Burnley had just hang on there for a last minute... Bloody Scousers, man. They're so fucking lucky. So lucky, man. Anyway, Tiny Red Space. Good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Hello, Jonny. Says Phil. Don't know if I'm looking forward to this or not. Got a feeling it's going to be a footballing classic. But as long as we win, who cares? Yeah, I also wanted to say a big, massive, heartbreaking news today with Ricky Hatton. I'm sure most of you are aware of who Ricky Hatton is and what he is in terms of connection to Manchester City. A massive Manchester City fan has passed away today, which is tragic news. Boxing legend, big, proper blue. He would have been at the game today, at the table, passed away yesterday, which is heartbreaking news. Me and my family were fortunate enough once to get a box at Main Road, not permanently. My parents didn't have a box all the time. They had seats in the north stand with me in between them, and then we moved to the main stand. But we got an opportunity to have a box once. Some friends of a friends had an empty box that they wanted filling, and they gave it to my parents, and that was the box next to Ricky Hatton's box at Main Road. So we used to like step out of the box, opening those sliding doors, step into the seats and look down there, and there's Ricky Hatton stood there watching City as one of us. Do you know what I mean? He's one of us as a Manchester City fan. So for someone who is still so young to pass away at such a young age, it's heartbreaking news. So my heart goes out to him. I'm sure the club today, before the game, are going to pay their respects to a boxing great and a monstrous Manchester City fan, that is Ricky Hatton. So respect to him. Merlag, going to go with a 2-1 win. James, all I will say is City will score more than 3 goals and United will lose. Sorry, I read what I wanted to read there. Will score less than 0, which means they lose. So yeah, fucking hell, man. Jesus. I swear, just like, what the fuck was that? Pissing it down, but it was like, that wasn't rain. That was like a... I don't know. It was like proper, like, intense pieces of random debris falling from the sky. Breaking Bad style. Well, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Alvin, how you doing, mate? City wins 2-0 or 3-1. Vardiol hat-trick. Vardiol's back as well. The news is on the screen. Manchester City are devastated to learn Ricky Hatton has passed away, aged 46. 46. Heartbreaking. Devastating age. That's not an age to go at all. Fucking hell. Tragic news, man. Yang on ransom, let's go City. I agree, Philip. Well said, mate. Douglas, methods for predicting the future. 1, read the horoscopes, tea leaves, tarot cards, or crystal balls, collectively known as nutty methods. I've no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you got a second point. Methods for predicting the future. 2, put well-researched facts into sophisticated computer, commonly referred to as a complete waste of time. Is that Scott Adams' quote? Anything between and including 0-0 and 6-all, we are We are living in a post-certain world, and it is hard to adapt to our fall from grace. It is. That last sentence is incredibly true, Douglas. It is. We are struggling as a fan base. We are. Absolutely, mate. It's a very difficult time for Manchester City fans because it grows more difficult when you get that win. When you do what you do against Wolves. When you finish the season the way we finished last season. The performances that we saw glimpses of in the FIFA Club World Cup. Then in the same tournament, followed by a very lacklustre second half performance. Excuse me. So, I completely concur, mate. It's like, we don't know where we stand. Trust is the key word. There is no trust between the fan base and the players in terms of what to expect. And we trust them that they care. I think we trust that because they definitely care. I think they are suffering right now as a group of players with an obvious lack of confidence, very fragile confidence that is quickly and effectively dismantled by opposition within the blink of an eye, within 90 minutes. But to counter that, we can get big. You know, as Ruben Diaz said, we can get big quite quickly in games where we just start a game on fire, go 2 or 3 up, and we've done it. You know, not in recent weeks in the Premier. Shit, you know. Okay, now, the fuck was that? We've done it in recent weeks. Not in recent weeks, but in recent months, you know. So I do believe this side are more than capable of going on a run again, but they have to get 2 or 3 competent wins behind their belt. And the fixtures are just not helpful in that regard. With Arsenal round the corner, the Manchester derby is going to fill us with confidence if we can beat them and beat them convincingly. But then it will be an Arsenal match that will probably, the likeliness is it'll bring us back down to earth. You know, but if we can somehow win both of these games, somehow, obviously Napoli in between as well, which would make for, you know, going into the Arsenal game, you beat United, you beat Napoli, which is a very good Champions League side. Very good. With a Kevin De Bruyne now to complement them. If City could bag 2 wins in a row going into that Arsenal game, you never know what this side is capable of. A switch could be flicked with this club, with this team, with this group of players, and it's just a momentum is set, and we're away. But yeah, anyway, this stream as well is sponsored, not on the screen right now, is sponsored by Match Bingo. So make sure you get involved. Scan the QR code when it rolls on your screen. There is a 200% deposit just for you if you type in the code TYPICAL. Type in the code TYPICAL if you're interested and you are based in the UK, of course, then you will get access to more winnings just for you only by typing in the code TYPICAL, spelt as it is on this channel. So get involved and have some fun, and maybe you'll win something today. Even if City lose, maybe you'll win. Right, come on Blues, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing as well if you're new. Big up to Scene Ray, appreciate that, mate, really do, thank you very much. Big up to Jeff as well, good to see you, Jeff. 5-1 City, Aït-Nouri to kick off the score. He's not playing, mate, but that would be an unbelievable prediction if somehow he does. But Aït-Nouri ain't playing, unfortunately. Looking forward to a demolition. Love to you all. Love to you, Jeff, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. But yeah, I think Vardiol is going to be the likely left back. There is still a world where I don't think it's that ridiculous to predict Vardiol at right back. I don't think it's that ridiculous. It is that bière, la première bière. Sorry to the French who just butchered your accent. So yeah, probably deemed as racist nowadays. That you can't do an accent for anybody without being deemed racist. Do you know what I mean? But I swear people do English accents all the time and nobody says racism. I don't think it's racist at all. Anyway, we're going down a rocky road there, but let's not open that door, shall we not? Shall we not? Shall we keep it to the Manchester derby? Big up to you, Gramsy. Crazy nostalgia with a number 25 in net. Who are you thinking of? You've done me there. Which goalkeeper are you thinking of, mate? Who are you thinking of there? Number 25. A former Manchester City goalkeeper wore the number 25. My mind is going blank there, mate. Who are you thinking of there? Thanks for the super chat though, mate. But that is an interesting one. Big up to you, Dan. Appreciate your support, mate. Looks like you're having a good time. I like your little profile there. Having a good swig. Having a good swig. Yeah. Appreciate it, mate. Who are you talking about? Joey Hart. Oh, but he changed to number 1, didn't he? Didn't he change to number 1? Was he always 25? Fuck me, I completely forgot that. Did he stay at number 25 though? Well, the whole time? I'm sure he changed to number 1. I don't know. Oh. Big up to Tomoz is not promised to make a difference today. That's an extremely long name. I'm going to call you Tomoz. I think that's a good one. Call you Tomoz. Foden, 4 goals. City with 9-0. I do feel like there's something mad going to happen today. Really mad. I tell you what, I swear, if Liverpool had drawn that game 0-0, I think there would have been an onslaught from City today, because I think they would have sensed this is an opportunity to get some points back on the board, close down the gap, which is what is it, 9 points we're behind Liverpool going into this game. We are 9 points now behind Liverpool, which is crazy. And to be, 4 games into the season, 3 for us, 4 for them. Obviously, we've got a game in hand, but 9 points already. Win this, back to 6 points. We still have to play them, and even then, even if we beat them home and away, we still comes down to goal difference. So it just goes to show, how many games are you expecting Liverpool to lose this season? I think a few more than last season, actually, answering my own question. And I actually think I still pip Arsenal as favourites. Even though they lost to Liverpool, I still think Arsenal are better equipped and more well-rounded and well-balanced as a squad from back to front to win the league. The problem for them is up here. They will cost themselves the title by stupid moments, and that's how Arsenal don't win the league. Liverpool will win the league by bumbling their way along, scabbing a 1-0 92nd minute penalty winner against Burnley, when Burnley just went to Old Trafford and were very competently about to come away with a point from Old Trafford, and then it was a 97th minute penalty for bloody United going away. So Burnley must be feeling sorry for themselves right now. I don't blame them, but seriously, man, I've got a feel for them. But yeah, this game is massive. Donnarumma, I'm equally terrified and equally buzzing to see what he can do today, because there are obvious concerns about his style of play, understandably so. I still maintain that the exaggerated terminologies around him, that he can't pass the ball, is over the top, excessive. I still think he's more than capable of passing a football. I still think he can do it, but he's just not Edison. So, with that in mind, how do we implement Donnarumma into a system to make it work? To make it work to the benefit of Manchester City, considering our fullbacks are going to be Nico O'Reilly. Well, are they going to be our fullbacks? But Kusanov as well is going to be receiving the ball, and he isn't really known for marauding runs down the right side, attacking football. Nunes or even Rico Lewis are both better attacking fullbacks compared to Kusanov, but they are obviously nowhere near as well equipped in the defensive department as Kusanov. And that must be the thinking. It must be. The reason why I'm confused about Kusanov is because it seems like Foden is on the right. And if Foden's on the right, or anywhere on the pitch, you want him central, really, even if he's playing out wide, inverting a little bit, getting close to Haaland. I want Foden closer to the middle. And because Doku's on the pitch, I predicted very rarely does Pep play him on the left. On the odd occasion he has played him on the left, he's inverted him with that, allowing an overlapping fullback going on the outside of him to provide us width and a bit more balance on both sides of the pitch. But Foden being on the right, with Kusanov behind him, if Foden's inverting, does that mean Kusanov's coming forward? Because that means I mean, that must mean it. Or Foden's staying wide, in which case he's not going to be effective. I don't think he's going to be as effective if he stays wide. So it's a case of what version are we going to see of Phil Foden in terms of the inverted version that plays in the middle, going wide occasionally, or the one that stays wide and makes Kusanov stay back, stay in his position and prevent any transitions. Because he's the one you want to stay back. You don't want Vardiol and Diaz being our protection for the transition, do you? You want Kusanov. He should be the one who stays on the halfway line and doesn't come anywhere near our attack in getting us forward. It has to be Kusanov because of his pace and his defensive abilities. Guaranteed yellow card today, by the way. Guaranteed yellow card. I'm looking forward. I just hope it doesn't go overboard and become a red card, because we saw Burnley go down to 10 men today and be punished. So you're hoping it doesn't become a 10-man situation. But keep your head. I'm quite happy for him to absolutely clatter someone today, though. But make sure it's a yellow. Make sure it's a yellow clattering, not a over-the-top red card or anything like that, just to prove a point. But yeah, make sure you're hitting that like button, everybody. If you've just joined the stream, we've got 900 people watching already. Big up to you for tuning in, everybody. Make sure we hit the like button on your way in, if you can, please. Do you reckon we could get to 300 before the game starts? That'd be a big, big help. Gramsy, again, mate, your donations are very kind. The last season we had 25 in net, ended in Aguero. Ooh. Imagine. There's lots of connections that have happened, isn't there? I mean, thoughts on on Marmoush issue. Don't spam though, please. But yeah, devastating. Really devastating. I'm gutted about Cherky as well. Really gutted. We've got off to a terrible start to the season. One in terms of actual ability on the pitch, and fortune again. Those two have collided. They have locked horns once again, like they did last season. A dip in form and bad luck. They both smash into each other again. Because there is nothing bad about, in terms of the quality, about losing Rodri for a season. But when that happens, at the same time when you're due a bad season, put it that way, that's the polite way of putting it. Because, I mean, we'd won 4 Premier League titles in a row, so you're expecting City to have some sort of a decline. But if you add another level to that inevitable decline, where players go missing, then of course we're going to struggle. Of course we are. It's just a case of rectifying it this season, and immediately we are going into a season where we've lost 2 key players already. One new signing that has the potential to change our fortunes, that stardust that you just sprinkle into a side, that little chef's kiss to a side. Cherky, he can do things. He's just magic. He's just got that in his locker. Just win a game like that. Bang, game won. He's just spacked it in the top corner. Something like that. I think Marmoush is capable. I think he can win games, and he is capable of smacking one in the top corner. I mean, goal of the season last season, Marmoush. So, a massive, massive loss to City to lose both those players. Gutted, man. Why did we sell Akanji? I'm not too bothered about. Well, I'm bothered. I mean, I like the guy. I appreciated what he did. I felt he came in, did a job, started to decline, and then we let him go. I think that's about it. I think it's all right. I think we got what we needed from him, especially considering the price. I think it was a really good spell at City, Akanji. To be honest, I felt like 15 million. You come in, you were unbelievable in your treble-winning season. Very, very good in the 4 in a row season. The following season, as did everybody in that side, there was a big decline. Everybody struggled. Also factoring in he's aging a little bit. He was getting closer to 30, still not that old, but still, I think we had better defenders at the club, better players that are more suited to what we need, and I felt like it was all right. It was okay to let Akanji go, so I'm all right with it, to be honest. No worries, mate. No worries. Let me just turn the aircon off, because it's turned really cold in here. Obviously, it's a loan, but we know that loan means he's gone. Is Jack Grealish going to wear a City shirt again? Probably not. Is Akanji going to wear a City shirt again? No. I don't. Because we need each other, we believe in one another, is the banner hanging down at the Etihad Stadium. It's where I used to sit. When we won the league, you see where like the B is for because. That's where I used to sit, like the second row. Not the first row of that second tier, the second row. And then I moved down to the first tier, corner flag. Like in line with the corner flag. So yeah. Anyway, teams are in the tunnel. Oh shit! I've not turned the scoreboard on. Let's turn that on. There's always something. There's always something. Okay, now I don't know if you can hear it. Apologies if you hear some weird noises on this stream, but like there's a storm going on outside. As they say, it's this is the calm before the storm. This is the bloody storm before the storm. The bigger storm. Just looking at the handshakes there. I liked Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was the hand that Ruben Diaz and Bernardo Silva were shaking. But their faces were like, we're not friends. Not today. Not today. I'll shake your hand, but we're not mates. I'll see you at the Portugal camp. But yeah. You're right, Jojo. It was a loan. Phillips is still here. He bloody well is. Get him in. Nah, man, I don't see... I know they've said recently that there is a possibility that he could resurrect his career. I don't see it at all. The Football Pulse, appreciate your super chat, mate. Very much appreciated. Big fan. Hope we do well in the Champions League too. Me too, Football Pulse. Me too. You never know. We could be a side more built for that this season. With Donnarumma, obviously, we've seen what he can do in the latter stages of the Champions League. He is someone who can win you a penalty shootout, who can pull out a save out of thin air that it's fully like the XG is 0.99999 to be a goal, and he's like, nope, 0.1, mate, that's me. Donnarumma, aka 0.01 XG guy, saved. He's that guy. So, if he can do that in the Champions League and bumble us our way through where we don't play well, we get to a penalty shootout, but we go through regardless, then maybe we could win a Champions League this year. Pushing my luck a little bit in saying that, but you never know. You never know. And we are still so early. I do feel like it's gone excessive the other way in terms of written off. We're just done. I don't believe that at all. I still believe we can. I don't think we will. I think there's a big difference between belief and naivety, or is it naivete? I don't know. One or the other. Naivety. Is it scone or scone? What do you say? Scone or scone? I say scone because it's grammatically correct. I'm pretty sure it's punctually correct with an E on the end. I'm pretty sure it should be, cone, bone, phone. Pretty sure it's scone. Isn't it? Pretty sure. Anyway, William, I'm sick and I'm ready to get hurt. What the fuck? Oh, William, mate. I hope you're feeling all right, mate. Why are you sick? What's wrong with you, mate? And you're ready to get hurt? Come on, City. What the bloody hell is that? I think there's a fence falling down, outside. There's a fence just on the other side of this wall. Like there. Right behind the Haaland shirt. And it keeps squeaking. It's either a rat or a broken fence. I'm not sure what it is. I hope it works, mate. I hope it works, Droplet. Appreciate the super chat, William, by the way. Game's about to get underway. Rodri. Cameras on Rodri. Donnarumma as well. He is a large human being. Look at him next to Foden. They tried to give him a hug. It nearly became oral. Sorry, that was too much. Too much. Too early. Too early. Too poor. Too toilet, really. Too toilet. But I went there. He is tiny, though, Foden, compared to Donnarumma. But what is this derby going to bring? I'm so unsure. I think every City fan going into this is completely uncertain. I think a lot of people, if anyone's giving you certainty, they are certain we're going to lose. Anyone else is, I don't know, 50-50. I don't think anyone's going into this like, yeah, we're going to smash them, we're going to win, it's going to be really comfortable. I don't think anyone's going into it with that, which is fair enough. I think we're seeing the minute's applause here for Ricky Hatton, which is nice to see. Shocking, man. It's devastating. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. See a lot of sad faces in the crowd, understandably so. Pep's feeling it. You can see it in his eyes, man. He's feeling it. He's an emotional guy, Pep. You can, oh, man. Oh, Pep, don't do it to me. Sad, man. So sad, man. It gets me seeing good people like getting upset, like Pep. You know when he got upset with Aguero going, De Bruyne, he was crying. It gets me, you know what I mean? It really gets me, like, to see, like, he's such an emotional guy, and, you know, I love that about him. I love that about him. I think he's such a fucking good human. Really is. Game's about to get underway. United are all in their shape. City are having one last huddle. Ruben Diaz pointing, gesturing. There was a certain steely determination there in that little huddle. There. Let's win this for Ricky, man. Let's win it for Ricky. Fucking right, mate. Come on. Manchester derby. Here we go. Who's kicking us off? Reinders is going to kick us off eventually. And we're off. Let's make sure the clock's working. I didn't actually check that. It is working. Right, immediately. Long ball. Long ball. Want to chase for Doku. Can we get an early goal? Something to cause chaos at the Etihad. Get us excited. Get us going again. Haaland to the byline. Oh! Fucking hell, what a start that would have been. Sorry if I just scared the shit out of you. Sorry. Fucking hell, that was close. Haaland, not a million miles away at all. Got Bayinde diving. Bayinde, I've not even mentioned that. He's in between the sticks for United, which is interesting. Mainly because of his crossing ability. They had the option to start their debutant goalkeeper in Le Mans. Chose not to do it. Gone with Bayinde, who is a known flapper. He is not good at dealing with crosses. Donnarumma isn't great, by the way, at dealing with crosses. It's definitely a weak spot to him. But I think we've seen a lot of Bayinde struggling with crosses in recent weeks, to be honest. A lot of that. So if we aren't a side to cross the ball that often. We don't really. So I think Ruben Amorim probably knew that. That's why he's probably in the 11 for United, because he knows City aren't going to be crossing the ball that much unless it's a corner. I can't see us crossing the ball too often. So only when we get corners are we going to get a real opportunity to put him under genuine pressure. Other than that, we can't be lumping it into the box because they've got De Ligt, Shaw and Yoro, who are all pretty good in the air. That's Reinders. He's miles offside, surely. Surely, he is. But a lively start from City. I'm feeling nervous, man. Like, I don't know what to expect with this. It's old school feeling derby, this, isn't it? It's proper, like, back in the day. Do you remember I'm sure there's people who, I remember the 3-1. That's like the most recent, because it was just before I was born, the 5-1 at Main Road with Andy Hinchcliffe and co. And the lunging Ian Brightwell and Kasanoff just went through someone as well. There you go. He's already like sending a message. Kasanoff. I think it was 1986 or was it? When was it? When was the 5-1? It might have been when I was born. I was just not old enough to go to the games because I was like shitting in nappies. So yeah, best not to go to a football stadium at that point in your life. You need to like be able to wipe your own arse. I think that's the rule going to a football stadium. Can you wipe your own bum? Yeah, right. You're allowed in. You're allowed in. Because if they don't have changing tables at football stadiums, unfortunately, they have some bloke in there with having about 600 blokes having a fag. You know what I mean? In the changing rooms, so in the toilets. So I doubt. Anyway, what am I talking about? The last time I remember City winning comfortably as a youngster, like when it felt like this, obviously was the 3-1. Brian Mbeumo on the ball. Good instep by Nico O'Reilly, but Sesko's picked it up. Shot, saved by Donnarumma, nice and easy. Good start to his debut there for Donnarumma. Made it look easy. He was flying into the, slowly flying into that bottom corner. But Sesko had a bit of space. Let him turn there, Ruben Diaz. Needs to get nice and tight. But Donnarumma almost made a mockery of it. But the ball is being played to the feet of Donnarumma, who has played it to Vardiol, and immediately we looked struggled. And Vardiol had it played behind him, which isn't ideal, and now United have won the ball back. Ball in, Donnarumma punches clear, straight away. Warning signs, but Bernardo Silva brings us away. Haaland lays it back to Foden, who sends Doku away down the left-hand side. Yoro's got some defending to do, he's going to shepherd this. And he does. Oh, so that's what we've got to watch out for, Archie. We've got to watch out for that. I think Spurs, like recently, I felt like we were going to win that game. I really did. I really felt like we were going to beat the Wolves. I felt like we were going to smash them. I really did. Brighton, I became worried because it was a case of we can't lose this after losing to Spurs, and then we did. But you're right. I am more of a worrier than anything. But I still believe, man. I still believe. But you got to remember that, 50-50 game in terms of who's got the better set of players. We wiped the floor with this lot. If we played 38 games in a season and all of them were against United, we'd win most. Pretty sure we would. It's just they have this ability to turn up against us, lately in particular. I think it was 6 out of the last 9 derbies have been won by City. Well, 2 of the last 9 were United. Well, there's a draw and a loss, wasn't it? So, if you're from America, yeah, it's not a storm. You're right. You're absolutely right. If you're not from America, then in the UK, well, it's a daily occurrence, this sort of rain in Manchester. But ball out to Mbeumo is overhit. Mbeumo with his great big bushy beard. Nico O'Reilly is playing left back, just for anyone who's wondering. Vardiol and Diaz are both centre back. So it is as expected, really. With Nico O'Reilly left back, Kasanoff playing right centre back. And Vardiol left centre back. And Diaz in between them. Ball out to Bernardo Silva, who cleverly just stands there. Dorgu doesn't have to move, you twat. Doesn't have to move. Dorgu complaining to the ref then. Bernardo Silva just stood there, mate. You decided to run into him. Was it? That's the year before, after I was born. Scary that the 5-1 in 1989 doesn't seem that long ago to me. I'm getting old, says Steve B. Yeah. Getting a phone call. Better not answer it, in case it's a rag. I'm good, Dan. How are you, mate? Nervous. Long ball by Andy. Sarnoff with a heavy touch, but then Dorgu with an equally heavy touch gives it back to City. Rodri in the middle has lost it though. Ahmad's nicked it off him. Sesko's coming forward now. And Buemo. But in steps Kassanov. Sloppy from Rodri. Get under control. There we go. We got it back. Reinders can come forward now. And then Reinders just boots it out. I mean, you can see the intention. Obviously looking for Doku, but the execution was all wrong there from Tijani Reinders. Smashing it out for a throw-in. He had an absolutely barnstorming game, didn't he? Against Wolves. But the 2 games following, Reinders went from average to below average against Brighton, I thought. She's all right, Daniel. She's left the house. Oh, United are coming forward. Ball out here, Kassanov. Get it back to Donnarumma. First time clearance, please. Yep, there you go. Boot it clear. Kassanov. We've gone shaky here after a few minutes. Early start, City looked frantic and energetic, but there's still some jangling nerves in that midfield. United with an opportunity then to come forward, and Buemo tried to find Ahmad. Kassanov's pace rescues the situation, gets us out of trouble at least. Nico O'Reilly with the press, good. And then Mazraoui's brought down. Bit too aggressive that from Nico O'Reilly, but I appreciate it. We've got a lot of players on the pitch today, City, that get it. And I really wanted to see that today. You know what I mean? They get it. They get what a Manchester derby means. You know, obviously Phil Foden. I think Nico O'Reilly has been around long enough in the academy to get it. I think obviously players that have been in the club long enough, the likes of Rodri and Bernardo Silva, they understand it. Erling Haaland, boyhood Man United fan. Man City fan, rather. Bernardo Silva, shocking from Bernardo Silva. He's going to get a yellow for that, surely. That's piss poor from Bernardo Silva. Anthony Taylor's not going to book him for that, then. Bloody brilliant. Brilliant from Anthony Taylor. How is he not getting a yellow card for rugby tackling? Well, he didn't, but he grabbed him back. What's he playing at there, Bernardo Silva, man? That was a stonewall yellow card, and Anthony Taylor has let that one slide. But danger is nowhere near gone. Free kick to United from a decent crossing position down the left side for United to whip this in. Something to defend. 10 minutes into the game. And United with an opportunity. What was he doing there, Bernardo? Getting caught on the ball. I mean, actually, I'm glad he pulled him down because it's like, well, he was away, Dorgu. And with that in mind, it should have been a yellow. But anyway, Brian and Buemo, free kick, coming in. Kassanov, underneath it, he gets it clear. Well, to Phil Foden, who's still got to clear it. Dinks one over the top here, beautifully to Bernardo Silva, who again, just gets bullied off the ball with ease. He brought it down, Bernardo Silva. It was a great touch. But Ugarte just goes round him like it was like a man against the boy. He looks worried. I'm worried about Bernardo Silva because this is not the first time this season that he looks like he's just not. He used to be able to protect the ball so well. That's literally the main thing. One of his main strengths, Bernardo Silva, is looking after the ball. You don't need to be big and strong to look after the ball. You just need to protect it well and put your body in between. But if you're not even doing that, throw into City. Referee has to think about that one. I agree, James. I agree. Good to see him, Mullet. He's never been quick, though, has he? He's never been quick. It's not really been his strong point. It's just getting caught on the ball like that. You know, it's a heavy touch. That's nothing to do with power or strength or pace. Just control the ball and keep it close to your body and then just position yourself. If you get whacked, it's a foul. It's fine. We go up the pitch and we're away. But anyway, we know what he's capable of, Bernardo. He can still provide something positive to this game, but so far it's been ropey. And it looks to me like he's gone... Where is he, by the way? I imagine he's down by this right wing. Look at him. He's well out on this right wing. So it's interesting to see the tactics here. Like I said, Phil Foden is not playing on the right. He's in the middle of the pitch. And here is Bernardo Silva way out wide on the right wing, who he wasn't there before. So he's got a weird role today. He was in the middle in defensive midfield a minute ago. Seems like when we get the ball, Bernardo Silva, your right wing. Good ball. Good ball into Foden. Lays it off to Reinders. Reinders with a shocking pass again. Again to Jonny Reinders. Do you know what's completely missing from this first 12 minutes? Is composure. Nothing in terms of composure. Lots of energy. Lots of excitement. And it's understandable. You could see it in the huddle. You know, at the beginning of the game when they were all huddled up, they were like, okay, come on, we're going to fucking win this game. Sometimes you just need a little bit of calm and like, you know, some players don't play well when it's like they're getting a rollicking. They're like, come on. They don't react well to that. Some players need a bit of like, chill, relax. I play my best game when I'm playing chill, you know? Ooh, foosball. You know? Chirky reminds me of that. I don't think anyone's screaming and bollocking him. I don't think he'd react to it. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Mahrez, he was chill. You know what I mean? Gundogan, chill. Super chill. We need that. Another ball from Donnarumma there, a bit behind Vardiol, but we've managed to come away from a situation. Rodri, Foden, O'Reilly down the line to Rodri. Anthony Taylor says free kick. Can we take it quickly? We should do. To Jonny Reinders. Rodri. City looking to up the ante, but Nico O'Reilly trying to beat Mazraoui's giving it away. Ahmad versus Vardiol now. Slowed him down at least. Ball over the top. Is he onside? Donnarumma comes out well read. Joan Luigi Donnarumma. Nice and eager to get off his line. It's mad seeing Donnarumma in a City shirt, isn't it? It is crazy. Ball into Foden. Holds it up. Nico O'Reilly. Down the line. Doku. Tries to play the 1-2. It's sloppy. It is sloppy. Well, that phone call I got before was like an emergency phone call about a power outage. In my old area where I used to live. So obviously I've got a phone number registered where I used to live. Told you, remember last time? Mad. How mad is that? That's mad. Do you remember last year? That's crazy. That's weird. You know, last year when we were 1-0 up and then Nunes gave that stupid goal away, and then my stream cut dead when they'd scored to make it 1-1. My stream cut dead between the first goal of United and the second goal for United. And people thought I was running away. But no, it had a power outage because it was shit for it in that area. Proper crap. They only sort of like, if someone farted near the house, power outage. You know, if a squirrel walked past, power outage. So, yeah, constant. Rodri! United coming forward. Down the left side. Dorgu crossing it deep. Space for Ahmad. Oh, bicycle kick. He's got it completely wrong, but danger's not gone. Kusanov steps in. Fucking hell, Rodri, man. That's a few now I've seen from him. I mean, I can't think of a City player who hasn't had a bad touch so far in this game. It's been a sloppy start. It really has. Just then, Rodri with space. Look at this. Turn. Why do you need to turn? A little 180 spin, but not actually taking it with you. Just letting it completely run away from you like that. United come forward. Dorgu switches it to Ahmad, who tries a left-footed bicycle kick. Gets it completely wrong. But still, it's a matter of time before they get a proper opportunity, United, because of our sloppiness. Rodri. Back to Vardiol. See what I mean? Didn't fancy it then. Vardiol, that's it. Foden, turn. Come forward. Go. Big switch from Foden out to Bernardo. Good ball from Foden, that. Bernardo Silva holds the ball up. That's better. You don't need to be big, mate. Just hold the ball up. That's it. Kusanov. Get us forward. Just make it stick. Get us forward. Doku. On the right side. Oh, lovely. Shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, oh. Doku again. Foden again. 1-0 Manchester City. Doku with the Shimmy, shimmy, yah, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay! He beats his man. He gets the cross wrong, but he gets it back. He crosses it to Phil Foden, the Mancunian-born Phil Foden, who heads it into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0. Manchester City, let's go! Come on, City! 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 Let's be having you. Let's be having you. Come on. Fucking get in there. Oh, man. Smash the like button for that fucking goal. Doku coming over to the right-hand side. What a header that was from Phil Foden. Sit down, you rag bastards. Have some of that. Oh, Doku sent Shaw for a hot dog. Doku went, fuck it, I'll come over to the right side. Completely unmarked, Jeremy Doku. The first cross was under hit, and it hits, I think it's Ugarte. Comes back to Doku. And Phil Foden scoring in a derby. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? Yes. Big up to Isa, mate. Shimmy, shimmy, United coming forward. Fucking hell, keep him out. Nothing silly now. Nothing silly. Oh, Phil Foden, that's going to be a yellow. Is it? No, not even a foul. Foden saying he's diving. Good lad, Foden. Get in his face. Love it. Love it. Fuck off, Fernandez. You horrible fucking teeth. You big set of fucking teeth. You rat-faced... He's horrible, isn't he? He's horrible, Fernandez. I hate him. I hate him. He could chew an apple through a letterbox, he could. He's horrible. Foden is washed. Foden is washed. Foden is washed. My golden boy, come on, Phil. We missed you so much. Do not let your foot off the grass now. I presume you mean gas, but grass as well, because we are on it. Here comes Haaland down the right side. Oh, and he gets it wrong. First time we've seen Haaland all game, really, to be honest. But Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva doing that. Like, what you doing? Get over that side. Fucking hell, Bernardo. He sent us 1-0 up by coming over this side. Oh, yeah, 1-0. Sorry. There we go. Ooh. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Big up, Hannah. How you doing? I forget, man. Derbies, man. I already need... I think I need 2 wheeze. I'm that desperate. I need 2. Here comes Bernardo. Chops inside. Tries to poke. You see what he's trying to do there. You see what he's doing. Bruno the Beaver. Prick. That could be like his motto, like, you know, like Frosties. They're great. It just goes, hi, I'm Bruno Fernandes. Prick. Like that. Smell the 3 points, business schemes. Straight up the nostrils. The big nostrils. They're big, damn, look at that. I've got a very elastic nose. A very elastic nose. I've got elastic skin, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's weird, that, isn't it? Mad, that. Don't you love pinching that area of your body and it's like, doesn't hurt? Doesn't hurt whatsoever. You can... Doesn't feel a thing. It makes you feel like well hard. Like, nothing can hurt me. Anyway, City are 1-0 up in the Manchester derby. Buzzing, man. It doesn't matter though. 1-0 means nothing. We need a third, second, third, fourth, preferably. You know, corner ball. Whip it in. Phil Foden got to be taking this corner. Surely, Phil Foden takes this corner. 100%, and it is Phil Foden. Can you imagine what my scrotum's like? I'm joking. You're exactly right, sir. It is quite a similar skin texture, isn't it? It's like a rhinoceros. Like rhino skin. Like tough. And with that in mind, do what Ryan says. Like and subscribe. Ball in from Foden. Whipped in. Bayindir, is he under it? No, it's cleared. It's cleared. Oh, it's mad though, isn't it? I know. I was pinching the missus. I was pinching my 8-year-old sons. I was like doing that to it to show him. And he was like, are you doing as hard as you can? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, no way. Right. Ball back to Kasanov. You just don't want mistakes, man. You don't want mistakes. That's what I don't want today. I don't want to be talking about at the end of the game, oh, Kasanov did this, or Ruben Diaz did this, Rodri did this. Why did he make that mistake? It's just an error. And it's just like the whole game has been decided by a moment of silliness. Like I don't want that. Or a refereeing decision. I want it to be a categoric win, one way or the other, where there's no disputing jack shit. Doku into Reinders, saved by Bayindir. That should have been 2. It should have been 2. City smelling blood. City smelling blood here. Come on. Doku is causing all sorts of problems for United here. Reinders with a side foot effort. It was Doku who cuts inside, beats Yoro, passes the ball to Reinders, to be honest, barely a cross, more of a pass. But Reinders just directs it goal bound and straight at Bayindir, who just saves it and then drops on the ball to collect it. Should have been 2. A bit more opening of the foot or a bit more closing of the foot. The angle, at least. It would have gone in one of the corners. But, oh. Big up Jason, mate. Appreciate the support. In the 18th minute, City score. 1-0. You're absolutely right. That's correct, factual information. 1-0. But we got to win. We got to win. Good ball from Vardiol into Doku. He's had a good game so far, Jeremy Doku. He started to go down the line there. Nico O'Reilly could have dinked that, but he didn't fancy it. Make sure you hit that like button, everybody. We're nearly at 500 likes. Do you reckon we could get to 600 before half time? Worth a go, isn't it? You don't ask, you don't get. Donnarumma. That's it, mate. I think that's our future. He's good, Lucas, mate. He's good. Thank you for asking. Lovely touch from Haaland. He sent Yoro for a hot dog. Here comes Erling Haaland. Out to Bernardo Silva. Why is he passing that? Why is he passing that, Bernardo? Take it with you, mate. He didn't want it back. He needed to take another touch there, Bernardo. He could have either taken a touch and hit it or taken another touch and crossed it a little bit later. I don't know why. Haaland with a brilliant bit of play on the halfway line, knocks it round Yoro and goes round the other side of him. And Haaland's away, right through the middle, plays it out right to Bernardo Silva. And then Bernardo Silva, for some reason, first time pass with his right foot, plays it back to Haaland, who just was not expecting it. And he had space. He had a lot of space. I'm watching the delay. Are you watching it or am I watching it? Oh, you're watching it. I imagine you're watching it. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I love it, mate. Double hat-trick today. 6. It was a lovely touch, Ryan. It was lovely. I do think his, kind of like Donnarumma, like his ability to play with the ball at his feet. People say he literally can't do it. It's like not true. And Haaland can't hold the ball up. He can't play with the ball. Another lovely touch from Haaland. Then an even better one from, nearly. Foden just over hits it. But a couple of touches from Haaland in the halfway line, or roughly around the halfway line for City, have been very nice. Very composed. City look much the better side all of a sudden since we've scored. And what a wondrous injection of confidence a goal can do for you. But you know full well how fragile we are. If United equalise, I swear to God, like, you just know. You just know, don't you? I think we need a second and a third. And it's not pessimism either. It's not like, oh, Jonny, why are you whinging? It's like, no, it's just based off the very, very recent history that City concede, and here comes United, just on right as I was speaking, and Buemo crosses it, and Kassanov clears it at the back post. Reinders, get in there, mate. But we did it in the derby last year, 1-0 up. We did it against Brighton, 1-0 up. You know, we've got to be more assured in our 1-0 stance. Do you know what I mean? When we get the lead, normally, back in the day, it was like 1-0 City's like game over. It used to be like game over, didn't it? Rarely did we like drop points from a winning situation. But now I've got very little confidence. Here you go, City on the break. Reinders, not many City players ahead of him. He's got to hold the ball up, and he's struggling. Reinders, actually, he's not had a great game so far. Ball over the top, and Buemo, is he onside? If he's onside, he's one-on-one, and Buemo, ha-ha, Spooler, over the bar, over the bar. Was he onside? Was he onside? He was offside. He was offside, but it doesn't matter because he was over the bar. What a bag of shit that was. Not even fucking close. Whoa. Horse shit is the precise animal manure to describe that situation. Over the bar. Such a stupid thing, innit? Over the bar. That's bollocks, that, from Brian and Buemo. Pep thinks you're a genius. He loves typical City. Cheers, Micah. I don't think he does. Oh, Rodri. Just look away for a second and we're getting caught on the ball. We've come away with it, though, but I don't think he watches this channel. I really don't believe that. By the way, I doubt it. I mean, if he does, he needs to get, like, a better coach in at City because he shouldn't be relying on me. He should be relying on much more better, well-paid and more highly qualified people than me, you know. But I appreciate it, especially if he's subscribed. Imagine if Pep watches this channel. I know, Ryan. It was a close one. It's a bit of a mixture, Saujan. Sorry if I've not pronounced that correctly, but I agree that chance creation. Kassanov's having a barnstormer. That's a City throw as well, isn't it? City throw. But Kassanov is saving people in this game. He's getting high fives off all the City players because he keeps saving us. You know, he keeps being in the right place, right time. And that's just instinct, you know. Positional awareness at such a young age for a defender like that it's a rarity. It's rare to see it. But I agree with what you've said, mate. We've got to take our chances. Oh, I say that. He's thrown the ball like a complete lemon. And he gets to take it again. The ball slipped out of his hands. Kassanov can't take a throw in. Get him off the pitch. It's so typical, that, isn't it? As soon as I was like, he's bloody brilliant. That Kassanov. He's having a great game. Yeah. And then he's just like, and he threw it and it just slipped out of his hands. And he's given the second throw-in away. Didn't even come onto the pitch, the first one, so he gets to take it again. Rodri. Oh, Ruben Diaz underneath. Rodri's not having a good game, you know. He's going on a bit. Like, there's been a couple of nice touches, but he doesn't seem composed at all, Rodri, at the minute. I want to see him up his game a bit. Ball's going to come in here from United. It's going to be a cross in a minute, and it is. Brian and Buemo back post. Dorgu free as a bird. And it's cleared by Reinders on the edge of the area, but United are not done here. But yeah, Saujan, I know what you're saying, mate. Take your chances, you take the pressure off the defence. It works both ways, though, doesn't it? If you're assured at the back, then you take the pressure off the forwards that they don't have to take their chances, because if they're getting 2 or 3, they're still not going to concede at the other end and lose the game. So it's both ends. It's like any sort of football side. It's balance, isn't it? It has to be. God, man, I shouldn't have had that beer before starting. Bursting for a wee, and there's bloody ages to go. Bloody ages. You never know, buddy. He might invite you for dinner. I would love that. I wonder what it's... Oh, Sesko's in. Sesko's in. Donnarumma! Saving a one-on-one situation. He's asking for the handball as well. City are saying it's a handball. Sesko controls the ball with his hand. to send him through, but it's another ball in behind our back line. And it looked like a handball to me, but tries to beat Donnarumma, but Donnarumma comes out, saves it. Donnarumma. We need to get a new kebab going in Manchester, don't we? The Donnarumma kebab. It's a pretty good save. It was one of them that you just make sure you come out, make yourself big. And he did just that. Didn't overcommit, didn't undercommit. Oh, and it's a free kick as well. We get our way. It was a handball, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. But the point is, he made the save, Donnarumma. And he goes long with it. No short ball. Straight up to Erling Haaland. So, we clearly aren't going to have much control in football matches if we're going to go for this sort of style. And like the old saying, the sooner Kusanov just absolutely clattered someone, he's going to get a yellow for that, is he? No. But I love him. I love him. It's all right. You know, she's got her head screwed on. She's all right. For a rag, she's all right. She's pretty good. You know. We didn't speak today whatsoever, but it's best that way. We're not going to speak for a couple of days after this, but, you know, every relationship has its nuances, you know. Anyway, free kick to United. Oh, my bladder's going to blow in a minute. Free kick to United. I need a bottle under here. Vasco, swear Reinders is playing with wet jeans. He's not been great, mate. I must admit, there's been some really sloppy touches from him. Heavy passes as well. Should we go together, Ryan? I'll meet you in the bogs, mate. We'll have a chat. We'll talk about what's going wrong. United, ball in. Donnarumma collects and makes it look like an absolute joke of a free kick. And then bowls it out to Phil Foden, who controls it and gets it into Reinders, who nearly gives it away. It's sloppy from Rodri and Reinders. Those two are meant to be the most composed midfielders we have. And they really have been sloppy, both of them. Rodri's getting away with criticism in the chat because it's Rodri. But he's having a poor game. He's really sloppy. I think Reinders is right there with him. But they've got to up their game. We're going to get caught in a minute if we're not careful. Doku, good touch, good touch. Rodri again! What's he doing? Fucking hell, man. Sort your head out. Having a fucking stinker. 35 minutes so far. And he knows it. He doesn't need me or anyone else to tell him. His body language is telling me right now. His head's gone. He's like, fucking hell, what am I doing? You know, sort it out, mate. Up your game. Don't let it rattle you. Just calm yourself and know what you're capable of. And then Reinders. Giving it away. Am I talking shit here? Them two in midfield are struggling. They're both struggling. Rodri a minute ago just tried to do a little dink over a close tackle from a United player. I'm not sure who it was. Probably Ugarte or Fernandez. Completely gets it wrong. Gives it away. Ruben Diaz, nice and strong. Nice and strong. Well played. Bullying Sesko in that situation. Rodri. He's giving it away again. Brian and Bueno looking for a long ball over the top. Decoy Ron. Tries to beat Nico O'Reilly. He's having none of it. Good ball down the line to Doku. Doku goes around Bruno Fernandes like he didn't even try to stop him. And then gives it away. But good ball. Good tackle from Nico. Rodri's got space in front of him. Go on, Rodri. Gives it away. That's shit, man. That was really poor. Real opportunity. He's got yards of grass in front of him. Just telegraphs the pass straight to a United player. Come on, people, tell me in the chat. Am I talking shit? Is Rodri having a good game? And don't just back me up because I'm saying it. I want you to disagree with me if I'm talking bollocks, because this is a channel that's more than welcome for opinions that don't align. But I don't see any disagreement. I don't see any... good ball, that, from Ruben Diaz. Lovely ball into Haaland. Lovely turn from Foden. Great feet. Reinders, take your time. Out to Bernardo Silva. Gets it back to Kasanov. Rodri. Diaz. Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't get him off. Do you know what I mean? I just feel... maybe Nico G. But, I mean, he's not having a good game, Rodri, at the minute. He really isn't. Been very sloppy in that midfield. Bernardo Silva trying to go round Dorgu, who's got no chance. It's a throw in, though. Yeah. I think that's you being polite, really. I think you're being kind. Long throw in here. Bernardo Silva's thrown it over Haaland, but it's been cleared. If City could nick a second here before half-time, I think we deserve to be winning the game. I think we've been the better side. We've controlled most of the game. I think we've created the better chances as well. But if we were to go in 2-0, I think that would flatter us a little bit. But I would take it. I'll take it all day long. I think 1-0 to City is a fair scoreline right now. Doku versus Mazraoui. He's been the bright spark, hasn't he? Phil Foden and Doku, they've been really good so far in this game. It's good to see Doku in particular. Obviously Foden, but Doku's didn't get off to a great start this season. Reinders into Nico O'Reilly. I don't think it was meant for him, though. It was meant for Haaland. And I just don't think Nico O'Reilly knew that Haaland was making a run in behind him. It was Reinders found a little pocket and he cuts it back to Haaland. And if that went through, if O'Reilly just lets that through his legs, Haaland was in. But he took it away from the path of Haaland to take the shot himself and then skews his shot over the bar. I think Nico O'Reilly's been all right, though, in this game. I think Vardiol and Diaz have been pretty solid. Kasanov's been very good. Very good, nice and strong, nice and composed. I think the biggest concern for City right now is Rodri and Reinders, who have been... Why is Rodri smashing that ball at Vardiol there? Like, give him a fucking chance, man. Putting the ball in the air to him like that, then Vardiol's just got to clear it and give it away. But yeah, it was good play, Ryan. It was good play. United going longer is trying to switch the ball. Nico O'Reilly goes long and Buemo comes in. Again, O'Reilly, but gets a bit fortunate. And there's Rodri. Well done, Rodri. Clear your lines, mate. Bernardo Silva. And then Kasanov just clears it. This is bitty. It's become bitty, but Haaland controls the game, slows it down, gets it into Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva wants a free kick. You're not getting a free kick there, mate. Lovely tackle from Kasanov. Brilliant from him. Brilliant. And that's a good ball from Rodri. Good ball. Into Doku, is it? Oh, he's overhit it this time. Phil Foden giving it away. I've got to be honest. The standard of football on display here from both sides is very mid-table. Very mid-table. It's not good and not a good watch. Both sides, neither of them are really putting good passages of play together where they can openly, hand on heart, say, we are bossing this. We're playing brilliant here. I think we deserve to be, with a better side. It doesn't mean we're not the better side. I just think there's nothing of genuine quality going on in the midfield from either side. The ball over the top here to Ahmad. Kasanov's got some defending to do. It's just one-on-one in the penalty area. Don't foul him, whatever you do. Right, he's got him outside. Pokes it away, Maz. And Buemo's got Sesko and Dorgu. Back post, Shaw coming forward. United looking to respond before half-time. Bruno Fernandes dinks it. Bernardo Silva switched off. Dorgu cuts it back. First time cross coming in from Shaw. Nico O'Reilly back post clears it. It's going to come back though. Make sure you hit that like button, everybody. Good play from Doku. That's a foul. That's a foul. Well done. Well done, Jeremy Doku. Intercepted the ball and wins the foul in the process as well. Yeah, well, if Bernardo Silva continues to play this position, because it seems to be without the ball, he tucks inside a little bit, Jake. But so far, he's playing on the right wing. which, considering you've got Oscar Bob and Savinho on the bench, is baffling. But Jeremy Doku, showing that replay now. Phil Foden's header is brilliant, by the way. Don't underestimate how difficult that is to just get it right in that corner like that. But Phil Foden making it 1-0 City. Let's go. Come on. Come on half-time as well, because Jesus Christ, my bladder. Something was going on in the fans there as well. It seemed like there was a bit of a kerfuffle going on. Doku. Oh, Mazraoui's taking it off him. Go on, Rodri. Win it, win it, win it. Foden's got it. Cut it back. Rodri, edge of the area. Switches the ball. Bernardo Silva's got to collect it from behind, but he's got it, at least. Bernardo Silva, go on. Edge of the area, Foden. These are the players we want on the ball. I want to be hearing that name, or hearing me say it. Foden and Doku. They're the players we want on the ball today, because they look well up for it. They look that they're on form, they're playing well, and they're delivering in the Manchester derby. All the way back to Donnarumma, though. Sesko's going to press. Donnarumma goes long, switches it. He's giving it away. See, that is the area of his game that is going to expose City. If it's given away, the ball's going to come back, and it's going to be a corner as well, which is something for him to defend as well. So Donnarumma, no flapping. Stay on your line, preferably. Right on half-time as well. 44th minute is approaching. Can't wait for the half-time, you know. Corner to defend first, though. Bruno Fernandes to take it. Oh, I'm going to piss myself in a minute. Anthony Taylor's blown his whistle, but not for half-time. He's seen something. Kusanov getting a bit handsy in there. Vardiol getting involved as well, a little bit too much. We don't want to be giving away stupid penalties, man. I don't want to see any of that. Just, it's fine to be aggressive, but don't be taking people out. I don't want to be seeing a penalty. Ball in from Bruno. Donnarumma, strong from Donnarumma. Comes out, punches it, big clearance from Donnarumma. That's good. Ball down the line for Dorgu, though. Vardiol gets out to slow him down at least, and then gives away a free kick, does he? No, fuck off, ref. 1 minute of injury time. Vardiol slipped, actually, to be honest, and he ended up taking Dorgu with him. Another opportunity for United right on half-time. So annoying, man. It's a stupid foul, you're right. Stupid. I think he slipped, in fairness, but it's just the frustration of conceding a free kick with, seconds remaining at half-time. You just clear this, and then boom, half-time, 1-0 up. Reset, go again. There's some shuffling, I think, needed. I really believe that. And Buemo, Haaland clears. Blow your whistle, referee. Yes, that'll do. Thank you very much. Buzzing, 1-0. Right, enjoy the chat. I am going to explode. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Is it still raining? Let's start. 1-0 in the bloody derby. I think we deserve it. Do you think we deserve it? Let us know if you don't, and let us know what you would change. Considering I don't think we played very well in midfield today in that first half. I thought we were incredibly sloppy, actually. But I do believe we deserve to win the first half at least. I just expect changes from United in the sense of a momentum shift, but I also expect that to be the same with City. Something has to change because we are not controlling the game to the extent, not to the extent where you can blame Donnarumma, because like there has been occasions, there's been like 2 occasions where he's gone long and we've not won it and it's come straight back. That was always going to happen with the signing of Donnarumma. But there's been moments that have nothing to do with him, where we already have the ball under control. We are in a position to go forward with it and enter the mid-third and potentially the final third, and we give it away. So that's nothing to do with, like, a change in style or Donnarumma. That's just sloppiness. That's just giving it away. In midfield, with Rodri and Reinders in particular being the 2 biggest culprits of giving the ball away. And I don't think we should be taking off Rodri. I think the frustration is understandable to see that in the chat, that we should just take him off. I mean, Nico Gonzalez has been pretty good this season. I actually think he's been one of our best players so far this season when he has played. But I would give Rodri more time on the pitch. I think he needs to go through games like this because it's been like so long where he hasn't had a string of games to play. And I think he needs to get match practice under his belt. I think it's really, really important. I really believe that. So I think he should continue. Reinders is just a case of just sloppy, just heavy touches, heavy passes from Reinders. 2 in particular that stood out for me, where he just booted it out for a throw in a couple of times. And it frustrates me that, because it's just a case of just compose yourself a little bit. But looking at the goal now, Doku sending Shaw for a hot dog. The celebrations from the City fans, the limbs behind the goals, man. It seemed a bit like that was a release from the City fans back there. And I get the feeling, man. I get the frustration from City fans at the minute, because we've grown accustomed, haven't we, to a certain level of success and feelings of winning and not winning on a regular basis and being confident going into matches. And getting the piss taken out of you, it takes its toll. So when you go 1-0 up in the Manchester derby, you're going to release, aren't you? And you feel it. And I'm buzzing with that goal. But we've got to come away with the 3 points now, because it makes it worse going 1-0 up, doesn't it? If we lose the game 3-0 and we just get battered, yes, that's a big, big problem. But how many times are we going to go 1-0 up and concede goals and not come away with the 3 points? We cannot allow that to happen in this game. And I'm scared. Even if we go 1-1, doesn't mean you need to lose the game. And I'm not saying a draw would be fine. I'm saying we could still go and win the game. 1-1, we're 1 goal away from winning. Any moment we can go and win. But for some reason, we concede a goal and we just collapse. It's happened all too often. And having Rodri on the pitch, albeit he's playing very badly, he has a mentality that I think is strong. But it still happened against Brighton with him on the pitch, you know. He needs more players like that in and around him. That strong winning mentality that's just like unbeatable, you know. And I'm not convinced we've got enough of those at the squad. Mental monsters. You know what I mean? Big up QWERTY. We are losing possession, or United pressing good. More we're losing possession. I don't think they're pressing that well at all, QWERTY, actually. I really don't think that the press is good whatsoever. They're not even pressing. We're actually getting into the mid-third when we lose the ball. It's not even in our own third, in our defensive third. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of it. I agree, Douglas. That's what I'm feeling. He needs to just get it out. I think we need to accept there's going to be a few rusty performances from Rodri and let him just ride it out, just get it out of his system, shake the cobwebs off, and away you go. Start the season, improve as it goes on, and hopefully we can join you in the process as a squad and take that momentum and turn it into a season where we can pick up some silverware, whatever it may be. Even if it's an FA Cup, I think that would be good for the club. 2 years without silverware it would be a big, big blow to this club, considering the standards we've set, Pep in particular. But I mean, even prior to Pep's arrival, we were still picking up silverware. I don't think... When was the last time we went 2 years without a trophy? Obviously, there was the Pep year, but that wasn't 2 years. Because the first year Pep arrived, we didn't win anything. But when was the last time we went 2 years without winning a trophy? That's interesting. Someone answer that for me in the chat. I'd love to know that. Better not drink this because I guarantee you I'll need a piss before you'll spend the next 15 minutes. Well, the last 15 minutes of the game. I'll be like, I need a wee. Oh, my bladder. I'll just have to go. I can't handle it like that. I'm gonna have to go. I'll just do it outside. I'll stay in the room. I'll just stick my knob out the window. So that'll be fine. That'll be reasonable. Pretty sure I won't get demonetized for that. I'm being a hypocrite. Explain yourself, Stuart. What's hypocritical about what I've said? I would love to know. I do think hypocrisy often gets mistaken. I don't know what your point is, to be fair, but I do feel like in football, hypocrisy gets mistaken for changing of opinion. I don't think that's hypocrisy. I feel like changing your opinion, I think you should be allowed to change your opinion. If that's what you're inferring, I don't know what that is. But, yeah. I would love to see Savinho come on, or Oscar Bob. I think Bernardo Silva on that right wing there's potential there because he actually got into quite a few opportunities, Bernardo Silva, in that first half where he ended up in a one-on-one. And he tried to go round Dorgu, and obviously he failed because it's Bernardo Silva versus Dorgu, big physical, powerful specimen versus the ageing and already quite slow, never really been one to skip past a player and beat him with speed. Bernardo Silva, he's not even in his heyday. He was never doing that. So to ask him to do it is interesting. And I would like to see either Oscar Bob or Savinho. It's interesting to see Savinho now taking to Instagram, taking photos of himself, and I'm working hard for the cause now, and City taking photos of him. He was clearly very nearly on his way to Spurs. I think that was a possibility. And I think as a result, City had to manage that. I don't think they announced him. They never took photos of him when he was, I just hope, my point is, I hope his head's in the game. He's a City player now, whether he likes it or not. So you've got to be fighting 110% for the cause of Manchester City. It has to happen. So I'm praying he's not got his I'm 80%, 90%. And Pep will detect that. He will tell in training. He will notice if you're not giving your all, you'll be on the bench. And he's on the bench today. You're wondering whether that's fitness or tactical reasons, why he wanted Bernardo Silva to be in there. But with that in mind, Oscar Bob's available. So I do think it was tactical for that reasons, or just Pep insisting Bernardo Silva plays. But right, Stuart, I want to know why I'm being a hypocrite. I don't know, mate. I can't see your response to that question. Guldinho, Johnny Savio on late for Doku, and Bob. They've got to interview Bernardo Silva here as well. They've got to do this player interview, haven't they? It's weird, that, isn't it? And Bob for Silva. I would leave Doku on. I mean, going off the first half performance, I'd leave Doku on. I think he's been a thorn in the side for United. Really big problem for them. I think it's either Savinho or Bob for Silva. I would leave Doku on. Maybe late, you're right. Maybe if Doku is starting to like wilter a little bit and starting to like peter out of the game, potentially. But one thing that's pissing me off is I really don't think this game is won at all, and I'm sure most of you agree, but I just smell something stupid, like, because we've never beaten Ruben Amorim. Pep has never beaten Ruben Amorim. And this side, man, we need a second goal. We can't be drawing this game. We can't be losing this game whatsoever. We have to beat United. We have to. I mean, I really predicted a higher level of scoreline. I think this could be a 3-0, to be honest. But, or someone, I feel like someone's scoring 3. That's what I said at the beginning. I feel like there's more goals in this game, and I just hope we get them all. Because that would be great. Yeah, man. Come on, James. Come on, James. It was Mohamed. Yeah. Good save, though. Came out nice and strong. Donnarumma dealt with it pretty well, I thought. I would like to see him left wing as well. I'd like to see him left wing, Savinho, and see what he can do, because I think that's where he had a very good season at Girona. He did play a little bit on the right for Girona. It wasn't entirely on the left, but I do feel like he was quite good on the left for Girona more frequently than it was on the right, whereas we've barely seen that at all. He scored a goal for City coming in from the left. His first goal in a City shirt away at Leicester, if you remember it, and that was him coming in off the left. Doesn't mean that's your best side, just getting a goal from that position. But I just feel it's more organic, more natural to him to play on that left side. And I don't think he needs to stop and think, because his right foot isn't very good. You know, it's like he's very, very left-footed, isn't he? So I would like to see Savinho play on the left and see what he can do. But it's just the modern way of playing football, isn't it? Obviously, inverting players. If you're going to invert them, then your tendency, your instincts are to come inside on, that's what she said, on your stronger foot, you know? So, really, what's the numbers, Mullet? Big up for the super chat as well, mate. Only Aguero and Rooney more derby goals than Foden. How many behind? I feel like Haaland could smash them all. I feel like if Haaland goes and gets himself a couple, then we're away. Need to reset the time. There we go. Right, players are out and Buemo is stood on the ball. Rooney and Aguero 8. Foden 7, really? "45 minutes. Linesman having his little radio thing on his arm sorted out. A little bit of a delay. And we're off. Excuse me. Need a pee. That's genuinely coming again. I can feel it. I'm definitely going to go again at some point in this half, but I'm not going to wait till the end of the game. Let's go in the garden. No changes made. Both sides coming out with the same 11. Foden with a slice of a clearance that gets a bit lucky and skews it to Doku, but Vardyol's picked it up and sent one down the line for Reinders to chase. Yoro's got some defending to do and he does all right with it and gets it clear to Mazraoui. And Mbeumo, who is the main threat, let's be honest. Ahmad as well. I think those two playing up alongside Sesko. The ball over the top is going to be key in this game. It's going to be the main threat throughout. United coming forward. Pocket space here. Big space. Dorgu coming forward. Ball across. Ruben Diaz out for a corner. Good to see you, Christine. I love how it specifically ties her. Lucasade will do. I do. I just need a bucket or something. Let's blame it on the rain. Corner ball for United. Summit for Donnarumma to potentially clear. Doesn't like men in and around him. Ball in. Haaland at the near post. It's good to have both of those guys in the box to defend. Haaland at the near post and Donnarumma behind him. But ball's coming back in. Haaland again at the near post. Clears it. United starting the half stronger of the two. Feeling the nerves already, man. Ball down the line. Where are we here? Dorgu. Crossed in. Haaland again. 3 times in a row from Haaland at the near post. Brilliant from the big man. Foden trying to keep it alive. He does, but he's actually giving it away in doing so. Corner of the edge of the area. Travella, cross. And Mbeumo's going to pick it up. It's been forced away from goal here by Bernardo Silva. It's a 2-on-1. Doku gets back though. Well done, Doku. Mazraoui and Mbeumo. Space here for Mazraoui though. Nico O'Reilly deals with it. Cleared. No. He's coming back. Early start from Haaland again. Number 4 from Haaland clearing the ball. I love that, Erling. I love that, mate. Well played, big man. Erling Haaland. Exactly, aye, sir. No subs, droplets. Nothing so far, mate. Really strong start from United. All them. Nico O'Reilly really good with Mazraoui. And Vardyol comes across. Really good defending. Nico O'Reilly just got enough on him to slow him down. And Vardyol has just seemingly kicked him in the face. Which is, part and parcel of it. Deal with it. I think it was unintentional. He's elbowed him, actually. He's absolutely clattered him. I mean, he was going in for a slide tackle and he lowered his head down to his elbow. He didn't mean it, but part and parcel of the game, unfortunately. Well done, Erling Haaland, though, for those crosses. 4 clearances in a row from Haaland. Donnarumma's like, what do you need me for? Got this guy. Micah, mate, thank you again for your super chat. It's very much appreciated. Do you think the board have lost ambition and are now penny pinching, like buy cheap players instead of world-class? Cherky and Reinders, I presume you mean, instead of Wirtz. Well, we went for Wirtz. It just became too expensive, didn't it? Where we drew the line, I think, at like 90 million, I think we were prepared to pay, or around that for Wirtz, and they went over that, Liverpool. So I also think, I don't think the charges have gone quiet in the sense of transfer negotiations, because I do think the 115 charges will frequently come up in player and agent conversations when trying to sign players. I mean, why wouldn't you? Imagine if you were a player and you were a neutral and City wanted to buy you. Surely you would ask, what's going on with the 115 charges? Ball out here to Dorgu. One-on-one with Kusanov. Slowly worked his way, and he's giving it away, but he's not, actually. His pass was shit, but it ended up finding Fernandes anyway, and he's got it back. Dorgu Clear the fucking thing. We're having a stinker of the first 5 minutes here. We are under the cosh. United looking to respond and get back into the game immediately. But so far, we're weathering a bit of a storm here because United are coming forward. And it's all the defending to do for City at the minute. But yeah, I was saying, I think the charges are playing a part in the negotiations. And I wouldn't be surprised if there are a lot of the reasons why we haven't been able to sign players. Because there's just not been enough convincing, ball given away, a goal kick to City, opportunity to slow the game down here. Let's see how we build up. I think, is this our first goal kick? Let's see how we build up from here. Vardiol takes it, first of all, which isn't unusual. We've done that with Edison. We've had Ruben Diaz take it. But we've got the fullbacks very low. Very low. And we play it short to Nico O'Reilly, who just goes long down the line for Haaland to chase, and it's out for a throw-in. But at least we're up the pitch. And I mean, play to his strengths. If we haven't got a goalkeeper who can pass the ball as accurately as Edison, let's not pretend we do. Play to your strengths. And then Buemo gives it away. City throw-in. Yeah, out of the shadow, mate. Appreciate the super chat. Jonny, how we played. I'm on a beach in Mexico. Well, aren't you having a bloody wonderful time? It's pissing it down in Manchester here, but we're doing okay. We're getting by. We're winning the game, most importantly, but we're not playing brilliantly, but we're not playing terribly. I think both sides have been a bit bang average and sloppy, in all honesty. Lovely touch that from Nico O'Reilly, and another lovely touch. Go on, Haaland's in, Haaland's in, Haaland, 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 Haaland makes it 2! Lovely play, and out of blue thin air, Manchester City go 2-0 up. Let's be fucking having you. Let's be fucking having you. Fucking come on, City. Yes. You rag bastards! You rag bastards! Let's be having it. Is he onside? That's the question. Because if he is, it's 2-0! Haaland giving it one of them. Fucking hell, man. Oh, Nico O'Reilly, great play. Foden, equally great play. Doku, onside, Erling Haaland. Luke Shaw can't live with him. Bayindir comes out and Haaland dinks it over him. Have some of that, you rag fucking bastards. Have some of that. Let's go. This is it, man. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3. And then we can really start to celebrate. 100%, man. Doku with an assist. Again. Jeremy Doku! How long are those strings coming out of Pep's hood? Jesus. City extra tweet. I forgot about that chant. City tearing Cockneys apart again. City tearing Cockneys apart again. Anyway, 2-0. I don't believe we've won this game yet, but come on, let's make it 3, make it 4. Let's fucking humiliate these bastards, come on. Handball, referee. We've got it anyway. Bernardo's coming forward, takes his time. What's going on, mate? You got mega points. Doku assist. Big up Bam Bam, good to see you, mate. Church is on to a winner, Donnarumma. Plays it out to Nico O'Reilly, and then Nico O'Reilly dinks a lovely ball. Doku should have gone to that, rather than expecting it to go past him. Yeah, man. It was all meant to be, it was going to be, wasn't it? It was going to be. Someone was having a crisis. Someone was having a crisis. Giving away. Haaland, is he onside? Haaland, round Bayindir. Is it 3? How's he missed? How has he missed? How the fuck has he missed? Haaland looked like he was offside. Sorry, people. Yeah, 2-0. He looked like he was offside. Haaland's never offside, by the way, but he looked it at this point just because of the circumstances. It was Bayern giving it away, or was it De Ligt giving it away? It was De Ligt giving it away. He was onside! No way! No way! No fucking way has he missed that! No, we're not... Don't. We're not coming... That's not coming back to bite us. That is not coming back to bite us today. No way. Reinders is celebrating. He's already like, it's 3-0. Pep's like... And Haaland's hit the post from an open net. I mean, he's sliding. He's had to slide to get a touch on it. But that's not an excuse, man. Like, he's got to stab that in the net. Smiles from Reinders because we know we've got him on the ropes here. But we've got to be punishing him there, man. Making it 3, it would have been game over. Surely it would have been game over. Oh, fucking hell. Big up, Jason. What was that? 7 goals in 9 Manchester derbies. So, Mullet, you said Foden was on 7. Haaland's already on 7. He's been here for like 3 years. Unbelievable. And Buemo, United coming forward, man. We can't. If we concede now, we'll fucking crumble. We'll crumble. Because we know the chance we've just missed. Ruben Dias or Kasanov clears it. Reinders, go on Haaland, hold it up. Good play. Out to Doku. Go on Doku. And get a Doku. It sends Haaland away. Sure. Oh, he's nearly got on the end of it. He's nearly got on the end of that one as well. Doku, mate. I'm loving this performance from Jeremy. But it's still 2-0. Oh, if that had been a goal, if that had been 3-0, that would have been the game. I can't see, even though we've fucked up 3-0. Bruno Fernandes cleared by Josko. Come on, we can hit him on the break here. We can give him a taste of their own shitty, sour crap medicine here by hitting them on the break. Fucking hell, I can't believe it. Can't believe he's missed that. How has he missed that? Oh, wait. No, I do not want to. I want to disable automatic. Just turn that off. Automatic, turn my TV off. Ball in. No. Cleared by Ruben Dias. Foden. Good play. Piss off. Well done. Foul. Yes. Sit cross-legged. Reinders fouled. Slowing the game down. City now good. Good. Buzzing, man. I mean, from the goal, yeah, but I mean, the first goal was a lovely finish, wasn't it? So, he has given us a 2-0 lead. Should have given us a 3-goal lead, though. I don't know how he's missed that third one. Donnarumma. He looks like he's already a blue, doesn't he? Look at him celebrating. He's loving it. Go on, Doku. Having a great game so far, Jeremy Doku. Give it him back. Give that ball to Jeremy Doku. Let's see what he can do. Don't give him... I do think a lot of the times the City players, knowing what he can do, I do think we give it him sometimes and just watch. You know, sometimes you need to make a fucking run for him. You know, help him out. Like, I know he's a fucking one-man wrecking ball, but like sometimes you have to help him out. Good ball that from Donnarumma. Out to Nico O'Reilly. Into Foden. Gets it back. Lovely little 1-2 coming up. Is it overhit though by Nico O'Reilly, but we still keep the ball for a throw-in. Guardiola with the Lescott trim. Not sure what that is. It's like bushy, isn't it? Isn't his hairline like start there though? You're right, Ryan. It is the inconsistency. It is. It's like, yeah, he'll do this week, and next week we don't know if Donnarumma, if Doku will do that consistently. If he played like this every week, and then Ruben Dias giving it away, throwing for United in a high up position, but they throw it all the way back to Shaw. But you're right, Doku-Ruma. They are both quite inconsistent, really, aren't they? I mean, in terms of their styles. Foden with the press. Go on, go on. He's fucking about with it. Oh, go on, Haaland. Oh, I thought we Foden then. Yoro looked like Bambi on ice then, didn't he? They're here for the taking, man. We can murder this lot. We've got to get... Oh, I can't stop thinking about that miss from Haaland. Because that would have been party time. It would have been knock it around, let's take the piss. Let's go and get a fourth and maybe a fifth. And they would have been demoralised. But they still believe we're in trouble here if we concede a goal. Oh, how's he missed that, man? Oh, I swear, man. If that comes back to bite us, you're going to hear me talking about it for a long time. Unfortunately. United coming forward. Dorgu. Deep cross that's... What a save from Donnarumma! What a save from Donnarumma! Oh, that's what you pay the big bucks for. Oh, Gianluigi Donnarumma, mate. That's what you do on your Manchester debut. And Buemo with a volley that's flying into the bottom corner, and then Donnarumma says, fuck you! Get out! Get out! Not in my house! Get that shit out! Big up to Donnarumma, mate. Keep that going. Fucking hell. What a save. Everyone charges. All the City players are giving massive high fives to Donnarumma. That's what we're talking about. Now, don't flap. With a corner to defend. Do not flap. Oh, man. Shit. Maguire's coming on. Not from a defensive point of view. I'm thinking from a goal point of view. Set pieces. Maguire is going to score. Probably from this corner, actually. Probably. They are going to be dangerous now. Mainoo's on as well. Mainoo and Maguire have just come on for Yoro, and I'm assuming Ugarte is the other one. I didn't see who came off. But Maguire at set pieces. He's a bastard, isn't he? He's a bastard. Cleared at the near post. Fucking hell. Nico O'Reilly didn't clear it in the end. Doku, don't lose it. Why didn't he pass that? Offside. Calm the fuck down now. Jesus Christ. Honestly. Donnarumma. Fucking hurt, that did. You love slapping the shit out of your own legs. So good, innit, when you're buzzing. Oh, you bastard. Haaland, big high fives there to Donnarumma. He's loving it, Haaland. Oh, what a save that was, man. Love it. Love it. Love it, man. Buzzing. Can't chill, mate. It's Manchester Derby. Manchester Derby. No chilling here. Still, what? 30 minutes to go, probably, including stoppage time. Reinders can bring it forward. Got to be stronger. It's not Ugarte who's come off. Who is it then? Who came off for Mainoo? Was it Ahmad? Yeah, it was Ahmad looking at it, and they've probably sent Bruno Fernandes forward instead. Doku's gotten caught on the ball there. Well, win that. Lovely. Smashed in there, Ruben Diaz. Lovely. Go on, Reinders. Send him away. Bernardo Silva's got space. He's going to slow it down, though. Or is he going to cross it? Haaland! Oh! Straight at Bayinde. He's done really well, though, to guide that on target there. Because that looked like, how are you going to hit that first time on target? He's such an unorthodox, improvising player, isn't he? Look at what he does there. That's a weird volley, that is. It's just like, get your foot up and angle it on the outside of your boot like that. Goal bound. It's straight at Bayinde. So, very savable. But just to get that on target, first time. Don't underestimate how difficult that was to just get that on target, let alone, score a goal. But anyway, he didn't score. So, I think next goal, it's such a cliche, isn't it? But next goal is massive. And I feel like there's one in it. I feel like there's another goal in this game. Like I said at the beginning, I think someone's scoring 3. Micah, how underrated is Nico O'Reilly? Notice how you hardly hear anything about him. He's brilliant all round. He has had a very good game, I must admit. He's been very good. He's played very well. Donnarumma going long, giving it away. Yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ederson. This is not like, oh, forget Ederson. Like, we can't forget what he did for us. I'm not convinced Ederson saves that one, to be honest. Must be honest. I don't think Ederson would have given the ball away anywhere near as much as Donnarumma has today, but I don't think Ederson saves that shot either. That was like full stretched Donnarumma. It's not Ahmad. Ahmad's still on, so who came off then? It must have been Mazraoui, mustn't it? It must have been Mazraoui. Doku. The ball's gone out for a throw-in. Sorry, getting all the substitutes completely wrong. Ahmad's still on. I was going to say, Ahmad must have stayed on, because he's a threat, no matter what the circumstances are. Haaland screaming at Doku there. But yeah, Nico O'Reilly's having a good game, mate. I agree, Mike. I appreciate the super chat. Wouldn't go as far as say world class, but on his way. And I also agree he should start more. World class is a statement that gets pushed around a little bit too often for me. But I agree with what your point is. You're bigging him up. And he definitely deserves that. He's got some defending to do here, though. And Buemo. Doku gets back. Nico O'Reilly to beat him. And Donnarumma collects it at the near post. Nico O'Reilly doing enough to just lean on Mbuemo as he's going past him. He's gone past him, but he does enough to not give a penalty away. Just lean on him. That's clever. It's a good bit of defending, that. Good bit of defending. And Donnarumma at the near post collects the cross. But I still, there's something in this game. There's another goal surely for somebody. Because I feel like United are coming forward and City have sort of backed off a little bit here, which might have been a mistake. I think that Haaland miss has hit a nerve with the momentum of this City side to the point where it's like, right, well, let's not make that be a punishing situation where we don't lose the game at this point. And they're sitting back and inviting a bit of pressure on, in all honesty. Rodri, good touch from Foden. Really good performance from Phil Foden. His composure has been brilliant. Doku, good from him. He's stuck on his own, but has he gone past De Ligt now? It's too strong for him. Too strong for him. Tried his best, but, I still think we should leave Doku on the pitch, though, because he's got something about him in this game. United coming forward again, though. Ahmad down the right side for City. For United, rather. Go on, Haaland. Oh, go on, he's giving it away. Send him. Haaland's one-on-one. Haaland's one-on-one. Haaland makes it 3. Haaland makes it 3. Are we going to see it? Someone was in crisis today. It was supposed to be Manchester City in crisis. Manchester City in crisis, they said. It was supposed to be, but shall we see it? Let's have a special guest on for the crisis, shall we? Come on! Man United in crisis! That's right! I'm wearing my top today, Blues. I once was a Forest fan. I once was a Manchester United fan. And I am now a Manchester City fan. Oh, blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Follow, City taking the piss and all that money you spent since Ferguson went and you'll never win 4 in a row. Follow, City's taking the piss and all that money you spent since Ferguson went and you'll never win 4 in a row. City. Fucking have some of that, you bastards! You rag bastards! Who are we? Blue Army! Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose, oh City. You got me singing the blues. Still not won this yet, though. Still not won this yet. Where's that going? 3-0. 20 minutes to go. Can we fuck it up from here? Had to do it. Man United in crisis. Man United in crisis. Come on, let's get a fourth. If we get a fourth, I swear to God, if we lose this game, I'm sat on Mark Goldbridge's face. I bet his missus is loving that. Ball over the top. We can't concede. Come on, let's not concede. Oh, don't you love it? Oh, don't you love it? Big up, Jeff. This is more like it. Beautiful Sunday. Whipping out the Poznan. Whipping out the Poznan. Let's have a beer. Let's have a beer. So, Haaland, mullet. Is he now the top goal scorer in the Manchester derby? I think that's taken him to 8. If I'm right. I still don't think we've won this game, by the way. United coming forward. There's enough time for them to score 3. If we collapse from here and lose the game, imagine. Especially after putting on a fucking Goldbridge mask. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Fuck you know. Can you imagine? That'd be bad. Big up Jeff, mate. Thanks for the super chat. You're a legend. Back post. Shit. Blocked. Edge of the area. Poor touch from Mainu. Couldn't get the shot away. Ugarte can, though. Wide. Whoa. Hey! I love patronising football players. The collective of 50,000 people going, hey! As if they could do any better. Do you know what I mean? Hey! You're shit, mate, you. Oh, love it. Oh, Donnarumma, the save, mate. Thank God, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, because we would have lived to have regretted. My pulse is going rapid, mate. I went to the doctors the other day, by the way, because I've been having heart palpitations, so I'm not even joking. If I die, or if I just like pass out, and I don't reach my phone or anything, do us a favour, call an ambulance. I'm all right. But the Donnarumma save, mate, you're absolutely right, because we could have lived to have regretted that Haaland miss, which should have been 3-0. Thankfully, he wasn't going to miss that one-on-one, though, was he? Excuse me. Oh, well done, Jeremy. Keep going, lad. Oh, throwing. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. They wanted it, didn't they? They wanted this Pep out. They wanted Pep out bollocks. There's some people in our fan base that want Pep out as well, you know. But everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted the narrative to be about City failing. City are crumbling once again. United are back. How are they? Are they now? Yeah, City coming forward. Lovely ball. Reinders is in. Reinders is one-on-one. It's Tijani Reinders. And Tijani Reinders has missed. What a shitbag miss that was. No, that was the game absolutely done and dusted. He's at the post. I think he's at the post. Oh, it's either just past the post or skipped onto the post. Look at that. Lovely from Josko. This City defence has been good, man. I'm not going to lie. This defence has been very good. All of the back four have been solid today. Very good from all of them. Complemented by Donnarumma, who has pulled off a world-class save. When's the last time we said that? The back four, solid as a rock. Goalkeeper, kaboom. Kaboom. Nice saves. When do we ever say that? It's been a long time since we've said that. And we haven't conceded a goal yet. And there's been chances for them. Rodri's coming off. Correct decision. Correct decision. Savinho's coming on. Not for Rodri, because fuck me. Imagine doing that, Pep. Jesus Christ. You know what? Savinho. Pivot. DM. No, it's Nico Gonzalez on for Rodri. And Savinho on for Doku. He's had a better second half, and he should have scored that, mate. I must admit, he should have scored that. But, yeah, not his greatest game. Because he's from Holland. Everybody in the Netherlands is high, apparently. Nah, man. What about Nathan Ake? He's been pretty solid. He seems pretty focused. But yeah, Savinho, good to see him on. Welcome back to being like in the zone for being a Manchester City player and not a Spurs player. Let's hope you get your heads in the game. Ball in. Maguire's flicked it on. Ruben Diaz says get out. He's coming back though. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Ball's coming back post. Where are we? Where are we, Blues? Where are we? Haaland says that's out again. How many? Hey, I'm going to... Tomorrow, Haaland, player ratings. I'm telling you, I'm putting them clearances in there because he's had at least 5 in this game. Haaland. He scored 2 goals and he's cleared the ball out of our box 5 times. You know what I mean? He's been brilliant for all the set pieces that are coming into our box today. Love it. Love it. Alright, come on. Smash the like button. Come on. Smash it for this guy. Smash the button for this guy. The like button. Just spare a thought. I can't believe it! I had to, the face is so good, isn't it? It's a good face. Marky boy. Or Brenty boy, whatever you're called. Savinho is left wing as well. You're absolutely right. I want a 4th, man. I want to fucking humiliate these bastards. I really do. Savinho, go on, mate. Go on, mate. Smash him, Nico. Oh, he's been done. We've been done. We're in big trouble here. We're in big trouble. This could be a goal. If we're not careful here, we're in big trouble. Dorgu, ball across. Kasanov, near post. Well done. He's got to start games, man. This guy, he's got to be starting games. And I'll hold my hands up. I've not been flying the Kasanov flag very much on this channel. But every time I see him, I can't help but love the guy. You know, I've always been cautious because of his age. You know, defenders require a little bit of experience and a bit of know-how, a bit of street smarts. Do you know what I mean? But this guy's got street smarts, energy, athleticism, awareness in abundance so far. And his whole career seems to, from the outside looking in anyway, I think City fans know better, but I think the outsiders looking in are just all about that Chelsea debut. Giving the ball away and giving it away on his debut. Ball in again, back post, free as a bird and Buemo. Over the bar! Over the bar! The bar is over! Over the bar! From Buemo. Kinder Buemo. Come on! Casemiro coming on. Xerxes coming on. He should have started for me. Casemiro. Surprised he didn't. Very glad. Very glad. This has been a good day so far. This has been a good day. Calvin. I mean, Maldini, mate, come on. Maldini's Maldini. But Kasanov, he's a kid. So to even be in a conversation with Maldini is good. But yeah, you're right. Maldini's Maldini. So I understand what you're saying. But I still think there's a ridiculously high future for Kasanov. I love his old school. He's old school, isn't he? He's going to be a fan favourite. We need more of these. Ooh. Nearly given away there by United. But we need more of these. You know, Zabalettas, Nigel de Jongs. Players who, like, you know, come away with bandages, bloody noses, broken bones, like scuffs and scratches and bruises, and like they love the fight. They love it. Otamendi. These soldiers, warriors. We need more of them. I put Ruben Diaz in there. He's a bit more of a hang on a minute. This ball's coming in dangerously, but Vardiol says, piss off. The defending from City's been really good. Because we've had a lot to do, actually. United have come forward with a reasonable amount of purpose. But everything that's come into our box today has been dealt with. Brilliantly so by our defenders. Really impressed. I love it. Bernardo Silva just hacked down Maguire. But he's coming back. Mbuemo, no more. Away by Vardiol. Savinho gets back. We don't need any soft-ass shit from you today, mate. Wide of the mark from Kinder Mbuemo. I do love a Kinder Bueno bar, man. They're delicious. So how do they get that hazelnut spot on? Do you know what I mean? Wide of the mark, though. Have I read that right? Haaland's had most dribbles. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know the stats, but that's mad. Considering Doku's on the pitch, that's very mad. Look at this. City are going long with Donnarumma. When have you seen City send everyone forward like that? I think we need to learn how to make that more fruitful because it's coming straight back. Oh, Savinho nearly intercepted that, but it's coming straight back. So that's something we need to work on, man. We've got the balls. Go on, Savinho. Go on, lad. That's a foul. Referee. Oh, well done, Phil Foden. Picking the pocket of Ahmad and sending it forward. Buzzing, man. 3-0. But yeah, that's crazy, Gramsci. You need to tell people in the chat why you call Gramsci. It's pretty good. Micah. Wish we had Mickey van der Ven. He's a speed demon. Very injury prone, though. Speedy players tend to be quite injury prone. Walker was quite good, wasn't he, for staying away from injuries? He picked up a few, but not that many. He was all right. It's always in the latter years, though. Ahmad coming forward. Nothing now. Nothing. There's enough time to actually get back into this game. Oh, Mbuemo! Missing an open net. Love this shit. Oh, you absolute shitbag. Ahmad crossing the ball, and Mbuemo with a beautiful clearance. Has that come off Donnarumma? It was going wide anyway. Donnarumma ends up going down as a save. It has. It was going wide anyway. Fuck you know. Right, come on. 7 minutes, 6 minutes plus stoppage time. Nothing silly. Surely we win the game from here. Surely. He's been really good. He's been very good, mate. Mbuemo with the corner. Underneath it is Donnarumma out to the edge of the area. Ah, they've missed again! This is our day, Blues! This is our day! It's our fucking day today! Yes, it fucking is! Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose, oh City. You got me singing the blues. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, open net, back post, he's onside. And he puts it wide. Stabs his leg out and whiffer. Honestly, Blues, I'm absolutely feeling it, man, because I've been hurting in recent months. The fact that United have been battering us, whenever we play them, they've been beating us, man, and it's been a killer. This has been a long time coming. Another ball in for City to defend. Still don't feel like we're going to get a clean sheet with the amount of chances. Over the bar! Over the bar! Dogu! Over the bar! Smashes it over the bar. Is there any United fans left in the stand, by the way? They've all fucked off. Got to get that train back to... There they go. They're all off. Off back to London, lads. Back down the M1. Oh, I've got a train to catch. Love it. Love it. Are we keeping a clean sheet, man? Yeah, well done, Anthony Taylor. Not having any of that. Foden with a delicious ball to Savinho. Can we finish him off? Can we humiliate them? Get a fourth. Put a nice big cherry on the cake. Ears have gone. Need to get that shit off. Don't want any red in this stream whatsoever. Let's get the aircon on, man. Bloody boiling. Was there any other outcome when Haaland went through one-on-one then? The way he finished it, man, it just clipped the post. And like, he's just like so assured in that situation. Very reminiscent of his second goal in his Manchester City career away at West Ham. Because obviously the first goal was a penalty, wasn't it? Which is often forgotten. Because the highlight of that game was the through ball from Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland, who lets it run across him. But then he moves his body across to make it favourable for his left foot. Very similar to that. The amount of space and time he had, and then just passing it into that unsavable corner of the net, and just game over at that point. This is our fucking day, Blues. This is it. Manchester is well and truly blue. He's been good vibes, hasn't he? I do like Kolo Touré. He seems like such a bubbly character. I love him. He seems super happy all the time. Like nothing seems to faze him. And I imagine you're right. I bet he's quite good with motivating. Casemiro just booting the ball forward, hoping something would happen. He's giving it away. Reinders, let's finish him off, man. 4-0's like big. 4-0's like, have some of that. I want 4, man. 3-0's like, yeah, you beat him. But I think 4-0's like, wow. Yeah, that's a nice statement result, that. Clean sheet will be really good as well, you know. Because I'm not having this fucking shower turning up to the Etihad after they lost to Grimsby and somehow blagging a win against City. Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Not today. You can only get away with it for so long. I'm sorry, but we are fucking miles ahead of you. Even though, by our own standards, we have been poor lately. Very poor. But somehow, we've been levelled with them. This is the level. This is the difference. You know what I mean? We're fucking miles ahead of you. This is us playing badly as well. We haven't even played well. You know what I mean? We haven't even played well. He went wild, didn't he? He went wild. And then Brentford equalised. I was celebrating that because I think we need to think about Chelsea a lot more this season. I think they really are level. Chelsea. Ball in from Ahmad. Cleared once again by a City defender. Clean sheet, please. I don't want 3-1 because that flat... I don't think the defending deserves a clean sheet today. Clear it, lads. Vardiol, up and away. Cleared. Well done. Well done. Big up Aaron on his way out of the Etihad. I bet you're loving it. Bet you're loving it, mate. Was it good? I'm jealous, mate. I wish I was there, man. With some glum United fans there with a half and half scarf, you know, as you do. Up from London, get yourself. Hey, there's Jimbo, Jimbo, Jimbo. Jimmy Ratcliffe. Good header from Foden. Savinho. Good ball into Oscar Bob. Reinders. Go on, let's finish him off. Foden. Go on, Phil. Oh, that's good play by. Oh, it's fired across the goal. Can Kasanov keep that in? No, he can't. That could have been 4. 4 minutes of injury time. Given away. Oscar Bob. Oh, he's gone out for a goal kick. But I think we've won the game. I think we've won the game. Scott, mate, we've done it for him today, man. We've done it for him. Yeah? We've done it for Ricky. Tragic news. But we've done it for the big man. Well, he's not that big, is he? But he was big in his heart, big in his attitude, big in his ability as a boxer. Xerxes coming forward. Ahmad, no. I want a clean sheet, man. Casemiro deflected. Handball. Ruben Diaz clears. It's our day. It's our day. They've missed 2 open nets. I mean, so have we, to be fair. You know what I mean? If they start coming away with we missed chances, I mean, we should have buried this game. Buried it before it even became an opportunity for United to get those open nets. Haaland missing an absolute sitter. But then he finishes the game off with a lovely little finish in a one-on-one situation. Ball back post here for Kasanov to deal with. It's gone wide. Of course it's gone wide. Everything's going wide today. Because you know why? Donnarumma's in net. He's just like, he's got that aura. There's a force field around Donnarumma. It's like... Everything's just going... Over the bar! Over the bar! Cheers to all the City fans watching this. And cheers to all you rag bastards who are crying. Oh, what are your excuses for this one? Who's getting blamed for this one? Jimbo? Amarim's stubbornness in the 3-4-3? Is it, what could it be? Is it because Old Trafford's falling down? Not like the Fergie days? Is it the kit? Could be the kit, maybe. You know, that grey kit, that caused problems. The grey kit. Here's Oscar Bob. Here's Oscar Bob. Here's Oscar Bob. Here's Phil Foden with a tame finish. But nearly, we got a corner out of this. Got a corner. But excuses for United fans, one way or the other, rather than owning the situation and just saying, we are shit. Because we're not great and we're battering you 3-0. So what the fuck does that make you? I love this, mate. I love this with a passion. You know what I mean? You take these moments, Blues. You make sure you enjoy these. Chompy. Bruno Fernandes. Throwing the ball. Anthony Taylor puts his whistle in his gob. And Manchester City have won the Manchester Derby convincingly. 3-0. Let's go. Come on. Yes. Yes, man. How good are the next few days going to be for you as a City fan right now? 3 days before we face Napoli. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to feel good. And it's been a while. It has been a while. Long overdue. And I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling the joy. I can't wait for it. Can't wait for the next few days of... Because they wanted it. They wanted the narrative to be Pep out today. That was meant to be. It was meant to be City in crisis. Everyone had that little feeling, didn't they, that City are going to lose again. I feel like United could do them, you know. I feel like United, you know, I think they could go to the Etihad and get 3 points. I feel like United might do it. Fucking 3-0. Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sit down. No, incorrect. Absolute bollocks. We fucking smashed them 3-0. You think I'm going to be humble in this situation? It's not my job to be humble. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I am loving this right now. Loving it. Because I fucking hate them. I hate them. I was born to hate them. I was brought up this way to hate these guys. You know? But Donnarumma making the save he saved. Haaland silencing any critics that have any sort of doubts that this guy is just an unfathomable goal-scoring machine. And we've got 2 beasts at either end of our pitch. Our tactics right now, the peak of them, each peak, with Donnarumma and Erling Haaland. They're going to win us games. They've done it today. They are going to win us games. They are going to dictate how games play out. And all the Donnarumma fucking haters and all the Donnarumma doubters, why he's been signed, you saw what you were worried about. I agree. You saw it. I agree. There's no disputing that. But the strengths that this guy brings was showcased today. And let's get on his fucking side, shall we? Because is he not wearing a City shirt? I'm sure he's wearing a City shirt. It might confuse you because he's wearing yellow. But believe it or not, there's a fucking badge there that says Manchester City on it. So get behind the fucker and support him. Because he's wearing a Manchester City shirt, believe it or not. So support him. You know? Clean sheet. Manchester derby. Debut. Have some of that. Clean sheet. Big save in the process. Ruben Amorim defeated by Pep Guardiola. Erling Haaland. Goals. Phil Foden. Mancunian, Manchester lad, boom, bottom corner. Jeremy Doku, scintillating performance from him, sensational, absolutely buzzing to be a City fan. Manchester is fucking blue, it really is. Glad to see the boys send the Cockneys back to London sulking and moaning. This one is for Ricky, MCFC, Type 8, typical City, mate. Big up to you, Tamsui. Big up, mate. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate the kind words to Ricky as well, because it is for him, this one. Jason chats football. We are crap, mate. You guys deserved it. Fair play. Presuming you're a United fan. Yeah. You were crap today, and I do think we deserved it. But honourable for you to say it, because I think a lot of United fans will find excuses, in all honesty. I think they will find excuses for this result, because I don't think many United fans actually came into this thinking that they were going to lose. I really think there was a little feeling, an outside feeling, even the neutral. I've heard plenty of neutrals talk about this game like, I think United could do it. I think they'll beat them. I think City is struggling. Pep Guardiola. We all saw the article the other day. Was it the Telegraph or the Guardian? I don't know which one it fucking was. One of them saying Pep Guardiola's outstayed his welcome. All the narrative was ready. The articles were pre-written. Headlines, pre-written. Everything was set up. They all had to put those articles in the bin. They all had to put those headlines in the bin and rewrite them today. Talk about either one or the other. Pick your poison. Was it City were brilliant or United was shit? One or the other. Either way, as a City fan, I'm going to enjoy it. One way or the other. Take your pick. Not asked, media. Do what you've got to do to pick your lane. So United were shit, City were great. Whatever. Either way, I'm there for it. I am there for it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Hark now, hear the city sing, United ran away, and we will fight forevermore because of Derby Day. Hark now, hear the city sing, United ran away, and we will fight forevermore because of Derby Day. Big up, Gramsci! Big up, Gramsci! So happy, man. This is what we needed now. We've got to go and beat Napoli, though. Let's win at some point. Let's enjoy it for the next 24 hours. Forget the momentum. Forget the future of Napoli for a day. And then not soon after, we need to be like, zone in, lock in, and go back to the title-winning mentality that is 3 points, tick. Not overly celebrate, because as much as we needed it, the players, then Pep doing a bit of a lap of honour there, to be honest, going like that with the fans and enjoy the derby. I think we are every right to enjoy the derby. I personally think back in the day, 2 years ago, City would beat this United side 3-0 and walk off the pitch, to be honest. I really believe that. But we needed this, so we have to recognise and be honest and open with ourselves. Where we are right now is not as good as we were. You know, so even though we have the confidence back in the day to walk off the pitch, we'd smash United, we'd say, well done to all the City fans, give them a wave, see you next week, because we're going to beat whoever the fuck we play next week. They're going to get dismantled. Doesn't matter. We're going to beat them. This was a time to celebrate, because it was a real high-octane, big moment in the season for Manchester City, and the trajectory of this football club under the stewardship and tutelage of Pep Guardiola. We have gone from 6th bottom in the league to 8th. Remember, it lasted all of what? A week? The international break gave United the ability to go, we're above you in the league. We're above you in the league. Not anymore, you're not. Not anymore, you're not. Because that's what happens when you start wanking yourself silly 3 games into a season. You found out. You chatted shit. You're down in 14th. Cheers. Come on, City. This is the time. This is you enjoy these moments, because we might not have many of them. We might not have many of them this season. Clock is still running. Of course it is. It's what I do. It's what I do. Sorry, mate. Big up, James. Your positivity. Always supporting, mate. Arsenal next. I'll take a point. Let's be honest. Take a point. Arsenal. Beat Napoli. If we beat Napoli well, there's a momentum that we could take into that Arsenal game where we could... Don't lose. Don't lose to Arsenal. And then you never know. You never know. Yeah, man. What a save. What a save it was. It was so good. It was so good. Honestly, man. So, we've got Napoli next. Thursday night as well, which is weird, isn't it? Because I like the song as well. What was the song? You play Thursdays because you're fucking shite. What a feeling, what a night. That's the one, isn't it? Watching City on a Wednesday night. You play Thursdays because you're fucking shite. What a feeling, what a night. That's what it used to be. But now, Champions League games are being played on Thursday night. So we can't sing that song anymore. Also, United aren't in Europe whatsoever. we still can't sing that song for more hilarious reasons, because they're not even good enough to be in Europe to play Thursday nights. So, you know, there's that as well. Yeah, man. Beating Newton Heath. Is that who they've got next? Do you reckon? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get the chances against Arsenal. We're at home as well against Napoli. Away to Napoli, I might agree with you, because it's very, very hostile. I went to Ibiza once and met a couple of Napoli fans. They threatened to stab me. Yeah, as you do. I was like, all right. I thought we were having a nice conversation about football, but you're now talking about stabbing me, and it's what you do. They stab people when they come. The English that come over, they were talking about stabbing them, and I was like, right, good for you. You seem like you've got your heads nicely screwed on. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure Naples is a lovely place. But buzzing, man. 3-0. 3-0. Are we going to see it, though? Are we going to see Man United in crisis? Are we going to see this fella? Are we going to see him? It's funny, that face, isn't it, man? It's the sheer shockedness. Like, just the completely disbelief. We lost to City. We lost to fucking City. I can't fucking believe it. Oh my God. Oh, right, Blues. Enjoy your Sunday night, Blues. Enjoy it, because this is a moment to savour, because it feels like a long time since we beat the Rags. It feels like it, man. I swear to God. I'm going to savour this. Right, make sure you're hitting that like button, Blues. Make sure you're hitting that like button. See if we can get to 1,000 after the stream. We normally pick up likes. People tune in after the fact. But, yeah, hit that like button if you're tuning in and watching after the game. If you've been to the game or you watched it elsewhere and you come here after, hit the like button. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. If you're interested in becoming a member, the link is in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Manchester City have beaten Manchester United 3 zilch nada 0. How many chances as well they missed? So funny. It just felt at that point when Mbeumo missed that open net, you just knew it was our day. It was our day today. Enjoy it. When it's like this, enjoy it, man. Big up, editor. Exactly that. Nice one, Isa. Cheers, Christine. Right, hit the like button. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the fact that we have just dismantled Manchester United 3-0 by convincingly so as well. And enjoy it. Stick the knife in. They've been doing it to us. Don't be ashamed. Stick the knife in. Wind them up. Let them have it. It's just football. It's just football at the end of the day. It's banter. So, give it them. You give it them. It's part and parcel of it. Part and parcel. Enjoy yourselves. 3-0. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one.